Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the truth is that if Ruto had not bought his way to the National Assembly, then Azimio will be holding to the key position of the majority side in the government. As of now, they will be holding to the office of the majority leader, they will be holding to the office of the majority whip, they will be having that office of the Speaker of the National Assembly, and even you go deeper into the committees, they will be there. But because Ruto managed to buy his way after losing numbers, then he took over all those key positions. Someone will take it like it's a small thing, but this means a lot. Remember, budget, among other things, are passed in the National Assembly. National Assembly dictates a lot. So if the president has the control, then he have his way. But if you don't have, definitely, most of the people who might end up benefiting are a common Mwananchi, because then those members of parliament will be fighting for the Mwananchi, or they will be standing for things that will be favoring common Mwananchi. So Ruto bribed his way, and right now he's controlling the National Assembly in his palm. And in as much all this has happened, we still have people who still enjoy position that they got as a result of ODM, Jubilee, Wiper, chama ya DAPK party, among others. But still, they are being used by William Samoei Ruto to antagonize the opposition. Sabina Chege has been coming out so openly. Aden Kainan, we are talking about someone like Kanini Kega, a person who lost his seat and he got an opportunity, courtesy of ODM, to serve in Yala. And Professor Mutahi Ngunyi has a message for these people. He's very clear. These people must just be at home, because even if you check on some of the ruling and the act protecting political party, the fact is that when you start supporting the interest and the policies of the opponent political party, which is not the ideology of the party or coalition you stand for, then you see it from being a member of parliament elected on that side. You just have to resign and seek re-election or go home. As simple as that. This is what Mutahi Ngunyi is saying. A message to Sabina Chege. There's a reason why he is actually focusing on Sabina Chege. Political Party Act 14, Section 5 state an MP shall have resigned if they publicly promote the interest and policies of another party. Article 103 E of the Constitution repeats the same position, and a court ruling affirmed it. Sabina Chege and Sandri should just go home. Sandri is these other people, like those other people, tuseme akina Aden Kainan, hao ndio haja mention hapo. People like Jalango, people like Kainan, people like Kanini Kega, and others. They should just go home. And surprisingly, at least for the other individuals, these are people who have been elected through the ballot. Someone like Sabina Chege did not vie for any elective seat. She literally got nominated to the position she is having as of now. But she has become a thorn in the flesh for Azimio la Umoja. Now, for Sabina Chege, there is a trap ahead of her for today. Because remember, despite, apart from being nominated through the Jubilee Party, Sabina Chege got a chance, dished by ODM party, to serve as the minority leader in the National Assembly. Remember, when you are serving as a minority leader or majority leader, actually you will be holding to a public office. You will get an office in that capacity. You will be driving a government vehicle. You will have salary for that office. So Sabina Chege is enjoying all this package at expense of Azimio la Umoja. This one is the privilege for Azimio la Umoja. She's enjoying in that capacity, but again, she still goes ahead to antagonize Azimio la Umoja. Right now, she's supporting ideas of William Ruto. She's working for William Samoei Ruto. She started with the policies of Kenya Kwanza. But she still enjoy privileges in Azimio la Umoja. That's why Professor Mutahi Ngunyi is focusing on Sabina Chege. We are continuing with this discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to this discussion. Now, I heard very clear from Opiyo Ndai, the leader of minority in the National Assembly. He gave an order when they were calling off mass action that today the Speaker of National Assembly must come clear on the issue of removing Sabina Chege as the minority whip. That is one of the ultimatum for Azimio la Umoja. Before they go even to the bipartisan talk, the Speaker of National Assembly must walk the talk. It is almost a month ago when they wrote, intending to remove Sabina Chege as the minority whip. But Wetangula has been playing the seek and hide drama there. Sabina Chege is still enjoying the package in that office up to now. So today, there is an ultimatum. Moses Masika Wetangula has to pronounce themselves on that. That means Sabina Chege will lose that position of the minority whip. No more privileges. So let her go and work for Ruto, and let William Samoei Ruto appoint her to such position if then that's the way she is going to go. That means for her to get any promotion there, she must cross and go to the other side. But crossing means she has to lose her position as a nominated member of parliament. Then that means even in Kenya Kwanza, there is not even a privilege there or a chance to be nominated anywhere. What Mutahi Ngunyi is talking about is true. But the biggest problem we have had in this country has been the courts. If you try to remove someone, like what happened to someone like Godfrey Osoti, when Godfrey Osoti was not supporting the ANC ideas, by that time he was supporting the ODM side. ANC tried to remove Osoti, it was very hard. Osoti went to the court, he got a court order that was barring ANC from removing him from the nomination because he was a nominated member of parliament. So it never went through. We are talking about someone like Mwaura. Mwaura was removed by Jubilee Party. He was a nominated senator. But Jubilee was stopped from removing Mwaura, Isaac Mwaura, because he just went further to take an order from the court. So he was carrying an order. He was just carrying an order every time in his pocket. That's what secured his chance to serve in that capacity. There are many people we can mention. But then, the issue is that Raila Odinga, in that bipartisan dialogue, he's coming out clear. It is Azimio, by the way, that they want to come up with amendment that is going to strengthen the powers of political party when it comes to disciplining those members of parliament, senators, and governors who are going to support the interest that is not part of the party which they use through the campaign and go to election. So that if you know you will not stand with the party ideology, policies, then you have to go as an independent candidate. So people will know you won election through an independent ticket. And if you have to go through a political party, stand with that position alone. I don't know if they will agree to this, but that is the position of Azimio la Umoja. Because this is what has helped William Samoei Ruto to govern this country by using a back door. If it was not for so, that people can get to court and get court orders, then they start making the drama here and there, then there was no way William Ruto would manage to rule this country today. He will only have numbers in the Senate, but most of the work is done in the Parliament, National Assembly. Any budget, you come with a bill, it is National Assembly that has that power. If he was not able to buy the UDM party, those 9 members of parliament, as Mio, will be having their authority, they will be stamping the authority in the National Assembly. Just imagine a nominated member of parliament is bringing a big problem to a political party that nominated her, to an extent of, stage managing a coup against the party leader. Now we are talking today, Sabina Chege is posing as the leader of Jubilee Party when we still have Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So they claim that she has removed Uhuru Kenyatta, now she is the party leader. Look at that. Though we know, still the court is going to protect the Jubilee Party. There's no way they will use a backdoor to get it. If you doubt, then just go and check on the history of Ford Kenya Party before the 2022 general election. Someone was snatching the party from Wetangula, but through the political party tribunal court, Wetangula got to get Ford Kenya back. Ford Kenya ilikuwa imeenda. Na sasa hizi Eugene Wamalwa angekuwa yeye ndio party leader wa Ford Kenya. So Eugene Wamalwa had to think quickly and come up with the DAPK party. Today, DAPK is a big party and is doing well. So the whole drama is here, despite the fact that Professor Mutahi Ngunyi is talking about people resigning and going home. They might not resign because they are only protected by the courts. They will get court orders and they will stay. That is the big problem. So the only way to sort out this is to go the Raila Odinga proportion way. You come up with amendment that will give political party more power to discipline those who are misbehaving within the party. Period.